Today on PowerNation Daily, the feds are knocking on GM's door. Not good news for them. Could cars be coming without rear-view mirrors and side mirrors? The Bugatti Gran Turismo concept car, the Nissan Gripz concept car, and the Porsche MISSION E. It's all electric. So you better buckle up and hang on tight. This is PowerNation Daily, where we keep you on the edge of your seat with the latest in automotive news. The show starts right now. Welcome to the show. We got a good one here today. Thanks for those comments last week. They were really good. We love the commentary. We love the feedback on Facebook on PowerNationTV.com. So let's get to the show, shall we? According to reports, the Justice Department has reached a settlement with General Motors over faulty ignition switches that have led to over 100 deaths and even more injuries. Now, the deal between General Motors and federal prosecutors is expected to include a $900 million fine, and the government is actually going to dismiss the case if GM keeps its end of the deal. On top of that, GM will also have to pay $600 million to the drivers affected by the faulty ignition systems. Now, some people are not that happy about this whole settlement situation because they feel no one's being criminally charged for what happened, because GM reportedly knew about the faulty ignition systems for over a decade, and they didn't recall any vehicles when they could have. Now, a similar situation happened with Toyota, where they had to pay $1.2 billion in fines. So why are the fines so much lower than they were for Toyota? Apparently, it happened before the new CEO, Mary Barra, took over, and she had no previous knowledge of what happened, and also she was extremely cooperative with the investigation. Now, what do you think? Do you think General Motors should pay up a lot more, or do you think justice is served? Tell us what you think in those comments. Could you imagine what would happen if cars didn't have side and rear view mirrors? Well, according to Automotive News, that's exactly what European auto suppliers Continental and Valeo are hoping for. Valeo, French. One's French, one's German. The suppliers both talked up their ideas to eliminate mirrors in favor of camera systems. Interesting, huh? Well, Continental showed what their idea, what their system might look like with a side and rear view mirrors that are easily accessible on the dash. The camera system would actually increase safety by eliminating blind spots completely, and will also help with aerodynamics, increasing efficiency and gas mileage. Now, what do you think? Do you think getting rid of rear view mirrors and side mirrors are going to be a better thing for drivers? Personally, I don't think it's going to matter. But I do have a question for what happens when the sensor goes out and people are driving around with one camera working, one camera not working. Tell me what you think in the comments. All right, so now for some updates from the Frankfurt Motor Show. Bugatti has decided to throw its hat in the ring for the Vision Gran Turismo Challenge. Now, the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo was at the Frankfurt Motor Show last week, and it's not just some video game car. This baby is real. I mean, look at that. That's about as real as it gets. And this car is ready to take your lunch money. The car features a quad-turbo W16 engine. Now, in simulations, Bugatti says that the car would hit 250 miles per hour in 4 different places at the Le Mans racing circuit. I mean, that's get it done. Wow. Of course, this car will actually never reach production, but be on the lookout for the Bugatti Veyron successor, rumored to be coming out next year. I can't wait for that. The new Nissan Gripz is an SUV concept, which was revealed also at the Frankfurt Motor Show. Now, if you watched last week, I was a little bit tough on my bicycle friends out there with top 5 fast fails. A little rough on you guys. So this segment is dedicated to you. For all my friends who like to wear spandex and pedal around. Just being a little rough on you again, but seriously, check this out. The Nissan Gripz concept takes inspiration of its design from the 240Z rally car and the world of cycling. The exterior features a V-shaped grille, boomerang-inspired headlamps front and rear, and a king C-pillar with a floating roof, which looks awesome, and enormous 23-inch wheels. As you make your way into the SUV, you're going to notice a sleek style, and you're going to see the world of cycling everywhere you look, from the center console to the pedals to even the steering wheel. The seats are 2x2, 2 up front, 2 in the rear, which is definitely a little bit different for an SUV. Powering the Nissan Gripz will be a hybrid option using the Leaf's EV electric motor driven by a gas-powered engine that acts more like a generator rather than actually powering the wheels. Now, will the Gripz come to life? Well, that's up for discussion. However, Nissan does say that the feedback it receives from the Frankfurt Motor Show will weigh heavily on their mind. And probably my favorite from the Frankfurt Motor Show has to be the Tesla killer. Now, I like Tesla, but I also like this car. It's called the Porsche MISSION E concept car. The 600 horsepower MISSION E will reach 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. The Porsche MISSION E is powered by an 800-volt electric drive system, which is twice the voltage of current electric vehicles. the Mission E will be able to power up and go 310 miles on a full charge. It only takes 15 minutes to charge up to 80%, which would push the Mission E to about 250 miles. Now compare that to the Tesla might be faster, but it does take longer to charge. It takes 30 minutes to charge 80%. As of now, no release date or price has been set, but we'll keep you up to date as soon as they do. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us here on PowerNation Daily. The comments, leave comments, we love them. It gives us something to do here at work when we're editing new shows and making new stuff up. Stay tuned right here on PowerNationTV.com for all the latest in automotive news. Now, for more PowerNation on TV, tune in on NBC Sports at 3:30 for Truck Tech, followed by the guys over there at Detroit Muscle. My name's Gannon Pritchard. This is PowerNation Daily, and we'll see you real soon for Top 5 Fastest Fails. Till next time, drive fast, be safe. We'll see you soon.